Hello there, all the freshers of the biotech industry. You're about to pass out, and I know after that the job hunt will begin. So, here is some pointers for all of you which will help you lifelong in your job hunt, job search, as well as getting placed with high salary in different biotech and pharma companies. Now, very important things, resume tips which I'm going to give you will help you, get placed faster. So please make sure you don't skip this video. You are watching till the end. And even then, after that also, if you have any unanswered questions, put them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer them or make a video on the same. Okay. So let's get started with the first tip which I wanted to give you is a resume is not a CV. Okay, so what's the difference between a resume and a CV? In a CV, it's a curriculum vitae. You write everything in detail. It can go on to for pages, but resume should be limited to one page. Basically, you can say resume is an invitation to the recruiter to pick the phone and talk to you. As simple as that. So it should have all the broad skills, not too much of details. Okay. Now the second point which I want to tell you is make sure that there is a section in your CV which is written as key skills and highlight the skills which you have. Okay, and technical as well as interpersonal skills you can mention over there so that the AI powered automatic resume, this system which they have ATS will pick it faster and it will highlight in front of the recruiters whenever there is a job vacancy. So that's the second point. The first point is the difference between CV and a resume. The second point is how to get picked faster from the ATS. Third point which I wanted to tell you is about the transferable skills. Now, remember that your specific work in the research world or whatever you have done till date is not of any of interest for the company. Basically, companies are looking for professionals, freshers or experienced, who can simplify their work with their time, energy, and effort. Right. So, to recruiter has to now decide after the ATS has thrown this applicant tracking system has thrown this particular resume to them. They have to look at the resume and decide whether this person can simplify the task at hand. If the answer is yes, you'll get recruited. So what you have to do now here is you have to make a list of transferable skills. Like, okay, let's look at the job description of the company. What are the skills which they're looking for? Do I have those skills? Right? And highlight those. So in your CV, highlight those or make it bolder so that it is easier for the recruiter to match. Okay, this particular thing, yeah, it's matching. So let's call this person for an interview or a telephonic round or a virtual interview. So that's something. So you make a list of transferable skills which is matching with your job description of the company and highlight them. Okay. Now the fourth point is make it measurable. So for example, I'll give you 4 examples here. The first example is you suppose wrote a dissertation on XYZ topic, right? Now that's not measurable, right? Instead, if you write the same thing in this way, that collected data from 1,000 data points, 1,000 plus participants and 1,000 plus data points was collected, and all aspects of 10 plus mixed method research studies was conducted and a dissertation was submitted. So you have some numbers there, right? It's measurable. The next example I can give you is, suppose you are into teaching and you wrote taught courses on developmental biology. So instead of writing that, you can write delivered lecture to over 800 students over a period of 12 months, not 1 year, right? 12 months, and prepared 12 plus course materials and modules for the students, right? So, it becomes measurable. The moment you have numbers, recruiters love that, right? The next example I can give you is, suppose you write published papers, presented at conferences and gave interviews, right? So now published papers, it's very vague. Instead, you can write communicated insights to different audiences in 15 plus research papers, 10 plus presentations at scientific conferences, 10 plus interviews at news outlets or stuff like that. So now this is measurable, right? Then next example I can give you is managed a lab focused on say XYZ research area. Now instead of that, you can write hired 10 plus research professionals and developed research methodologies and managed over $750,000 of funding for my research lab. Now, what happens here is these are quantitative as well as qualitative aspects being highlighted in your CV, right? And that makes your CV better. Now, if you're a fresher, maybe all these things are not there. But you look at your dissertation, you look at your training program, hands-on, what are the measurable things? Mention that. Okay. That way, the recruiter will be in a better position to pitch your resume compared to others in front of his superior, right? So basically, the recruiter himself is also an employee in the organization, right? So he will be a head recruiter. So when he has shortlisted you, he should be able to justify why you, not the other one, right? So have some numbers, qualitative and quantitative approach towards your CV and resume. So that's all I wanted to share today. Now remember, at this juncture, upskilling, reskilling, and cross-skilling skilling is very important. And if you're looking for adding more skill set to your CV, Biotechnica is the best place to be in because we conduct monthly internships, scholarship programs, and various other modules and training certifications and hands-on is conducted at Biotechnica. All you have to do is reach out to us at the link given below and comment below what more ideas and skills we require. We'll try our best to arrange that for all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.